Welcome to a new channel. Don't know what we're gonna name it. I think I'm gonna name it TR Diesel or something like that. I'm not sure yet, but this will be your first video. I have a 2015 Ram 2500 6.7 with the 68 RFE transmission. Right now we are doing a filter change out on the transmission. There's two filters. I'll show you here. So I already have basically one. We're replacing this, which that's the old one back there. This is a new one, which already got dirty, but we're swapping that out, and I'm going to drop the pan, and right here, that's your transmission pan, and we have to replace this filter, your spin-on filter, and then there's a second filter, which is this, and we're going to look at that and replace it, and then we're going to fill up the transmission and all that stuff. So this is your thermal bypass transmission cooler basically, and it goes up here like this where the lines are at, and you're going to have two. This is the ATS brand. Obviously it's dirty because I got ahead of myself, but I was letting all this drain out into this, and yeah, so I'll show you the truck real quick. 2015 Ram 2500, and it is deleted, so there's no emissions or anything like that. It already has the grid heater delete right there. This is all powder coated orange to match the truck. But yeah, it's a good truck. We've already had to swap the turbo out on it because the actuator went out on this one, so probably like 6 months ago I replaced that. The only other thing I'm going to do over here is change out the exhaust manifold and put on a BD exhaust manifold, the two-part system. And in the next video after this, y'all will see an oil change on these. I got to do an oil change. But we're going to do the transmission real quick and make a video of this, and this will be the first video of the channel. Things you're going to need for this, you're going to need, I think the manufacturer calls for 6.4 quarts, which I did 7, I believe, total, and it's ATF plus 4, full synthetic. This is for your Ram, your 2500 Ram, the diesel. You're going to need some sort of cloth, because we're going to have to clean the pan up. You're going to need RTV, preferably ultra black, gasket maker, or if you're like me, the filter kit I bought came with a gasket, so you can use either or. You can buy a kit that comes with a gasket, or you can use RTV, but keep in mind when you drop the old pan, or drop the pan, the transmission pan, you're going to need to clean off the excess old RTV from the pan itself and from the transmission case. You're also going to need some sort of brake cleaner that's going to help you out cleaning parts, cleaning off RTV, and then it's good to soak the bolts you take out, which are 10 millimeter. You're going to need to take the transmission pan bolts out. It's good to get like a cup or something, put the bolts in there, spray some brake cleaner, clean them off, make sure there's no dirt, stuff like that. And then you're going to need, with these, unless you haven't upgraded the pan, the cover pan on your transmission, you're going to need to fill your fluid from the top. So back here on your yellow dipstick, you're going to put this in where your dipstick goes, and you're going to fill your transmission fluid from the top. But other than that, let's get to this. wasn't too bad. Clean this out, look at the magnet, and let all that excess drain off. And I'll show you changing the filters and what you need to do with the spin-on filter as well. If you buy that ATS kit, they send you a new threaded nut, because these OEM twist-on filters for the transmission have a plastic thread. They're no good. They crack under heat, and it's just good to replace those out. But everything under there looks pretty good. Oil does need to be changed, but we're gonna look at this pan and see what we got, and check the magnet and all that. Now there is a lot of metallic on the magnet, as you can see, which is not uncommon for these transmissions, but it's probably also due to how long this has not been changed. We're gonna pop this magnet out, clean it off. So there is a gasket still on here, which needs to come off. Man, that gasket looks really good. There was no RTV used on this. It was an actual gasket. So there's no RTV to clean off, which is good. I can't say that's going to be the same for you, but what would be ideal is to, because this goes on here like this, what would be ideal is to tack some RTV for this gasket on here, so it sits, and you can put it back up there. That's probably what I'm going to do. Why did this all leak out? Is there a crack in this? Oh no. There is a crack in it. Oh, that's not good. And that's that plastic piece I was telling you about right here. But the ATS, they send you a new one. So that's the new one right there. And on the new filter, you gotta pop off this plastic piece. Yep. This comes with a new washer, but you're going to want to put this in first and then put this up, and it goes in at an angle. All right. Now, clean this off. All right, we're gonna fill it up and check for leaks, run it, check the dipstick, obviously all that, make sure it's full. Should 6.4, 6.8 quarts, and we'll check it, and then we'll check our bypass too, our cooler, transmission cooler line. I don't know if I have another funnel. That one's super slow, to be honest with you. So we just added 4 quarts, which there's 4 quarts in 1 gallon. So this is a gallon, that's 4. And the recommendation is, I believe, 6.4 or 6.8. I'm not exactly sure, but we're gonna do 6.8, which would be, if there's 4 quarts in the gallon, then we're gonna do 2 more quarts. Yeah. Half more, good. We'll check it. All right, we're gonna check it at that. Let that drain out. Just gonna turn it on real quick. Turn that off. Alright, got the truck on. I'm gonna let it idle for a minute, for a little while. Go in there and check. All right, I got the truck off. Let's just check underneath. Still dry under here. Nothing leaking, all dry. Now we're gonna check the transmission fluid level. I just got these Bilstein shocks on here too. The old ones were bad. They were old Skyjacker shocks. I gotta replace the rear, but you know, hopefully this is some stuff y'all enjoy, and I can help y'all along the way if y'all have Rams or diesel trucks in general. Y'all see me working on my Ford soon, so we're going to check this fluid. We should be right on the money for our level. All right, the truck's all good. I got it to running temp. I rechecked the fluid levels, transmission fluid. Everything is good. But yeah, that's my truck. It's my baby. If you like videos like this, hopefully you'll like this channel. I'm just starting. This will be the first video of the new channel. But yeah, I got an oil change coming up I got to do. And then got the 7.3 that we're going to do some work to. I got to change the H-pop on it. But hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helps you. Remember, you're doing your transmission. This is a 2015 Ram 2500, obviously 6.7 Cummins, 68 RFE transmission. My transmission fluid kit that I bought, or filter kit that I bought, came with a gasket. If you don't get a new gasket, this. It's ultra black gasket maker, part number 82180. You're using ATF4 valve. This is Valvoline brand, ATF plus 4 full synthetic transmission. This is also used for your power steering fluid as well in these trucks. And then you have one spin-on filter when you drop the cover for the transmission, and you have a like a flat filter as well that goes up in there. So stay tuned for another video. I appreciate you guys. Peace.